Have you ever walked into a room and noticed how one quiet person somehow attracted everyone's attention? Without saying a single word? They weren't the loudest. They weren't trying to impress anyone. They didn't dominate the conversation. Yet somehow, people kept looking at them. Some even seemed nervous around them. Others became unusually talkative. And a few simply avoided them altogether. Why? Psychology suggests that quiet people often intimidate others. Not because they're trying to, but because silence creates something the human brain struggles to process. Most people feel comfortable when they can quickly understand someone. If a person laughs often, shares personal stories, or constantly expresses their opinions, their personality feels predictable. Predictability creates comfort. But quiet people don't give away much. They listen more than they speak. They observe before reacting. They rarely explain themselves. As a result, people don't know what they're thinking. And when the brain doesn't have enough information, it starts imagining. Some assume the quiet person is judging them. Others believe they're hiding something. Some even think they're exceptionally intelligent. Ironically, the quiet person may simply be enjoying the conversation without feeling the need to speak. But uncertainty has always made people uncomfortable. There's another reason silence feels powerful. Most people reveal themselves through words. Every joke, every complaint, every opinion gives away pieces of their personality. Quiet people don't reveal those pieces so easily. Instead, they quietly collect information. They notice body language, facial expressions, changes in tone, contradictions between words and actions. While everyone else is busy talking, they're learning. And without realizing it, people begin feeling observed. Not because the quiet person is staring at them, but because deep down, they know they're revealing far more than the quiet person is. This creates a psychological imbalance. One person feels exposed. The other remains unreadable. And in human psychology, the unreadable person often appears more powerful. Confidence also plays an important role. Many people associate confidence with speaking loudly. But true confidence often looks very different. It's remaining calm when everyone else is emotional. It's not feeling the need to prove yourself. It's being comfortable with silence. Quiet people often display exactly this kind of confidence. They don't interrupt. They don't chase attention. They don't desperately seek approval. And that's surprisingly rare. Because in today's world, many people compete to be noticed. The quiet person isn't competing at all. They're simply comfortable with themselves. And nothing intimidates insecure people more than someone who doesn't need validation. History gives us countless examples of this. The most respected person in the room isn't always the one talking the most. Often, it's the person who speaks only when their words truly matter. When they finally say something, everyone listens. Because silence gives weight to their voice. This is something psychologists sometimes describe as the power of selective communication. The less frequently something happens, the more valuable it appears. The same principle applies to words. Someone who speaks constantly often becomes background noise. Someone who chooses every sentence carefully commands attention. Of course, being quiet doesn't automatically make someone wise. And talking a lot doesn't make someone weak. But emotional control, careful observation, and confidence without attention-seeking are qualities people naturally respect, even if they don't always understand why. So if you've ever been told you're too quiet, don't assume it's a weakness. Sometimes, your silence says more about your confidence than 1,000 unnecessary words ever could. The people who are intimidated by your silence are often revealing their own insecurities, not yours. Because true strength doesn't always make the most noise. Sometimes, it simply stays quiet. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more insights into human psychology. And tell me in the comments, Have you ever made someone uncomfortable simply by staying quiet?